Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Got the Cowboys hat on, so you know what that means. We got another NFL football video for you today, and we're going to be ranking the hardest hits in NFL history. So before we get into the video, I kind of wanted to see what you guys think. Do you think the NFL has gotten too soft with all the penalties? Because I feel like we don't see all these crazy hits too often anymore. It's really frustrating for me to watch an NFL game because, like, I just don't understand how you can defend on a catch. It seems like if the defender even just touches the receiver, it gets flagged for pass interference. Like, I just don't understand how you can defend, and I just feel like the NFL's gotten a little soft. I mean, on one hand, it is good that they're defending the players because it is a very violent sport, and you got these guys getting hurt and really messed up for life, but I just feel like there's a better balance where not everything's a penalty. But I want to hear what you guys think. Comment down below. All right, let's start it off. The first play here is pretty nasty. It is the punter getting absolutely rocked for the Seahawks. He made a huge play. He faked the punt and ran and made a huge gain. But then he fumbles the ball kind of at the end and just gets clotheslined by the defender. This tackle is pretty rough because, I mean, obviously the punter usually doesn't get messed up like that. And you're really supposed to, like, kind of an unspoken rules, be like careful with the kickers and the quarterbacks. They're definitely more protected. And the other player, I think this is the Rams, just comes in and, yeah, clotheslines from the side. It's definitely his blind side. Doesn't see it coming, and his shoulder just really slams right into his head. You always got to be careful with those head injuries because the NFL is notorious for causing concussions. As far as hits go, it's kind of hard to rank violence because, like, it's not a good thing if they're getting hurt, but as far as a good of a hit, it's definitely like I'd say it's like a 7.5 out of 10. It was a pretty solid hit, and it definitely messed him up. All right, this next tackle, Saints and Seahawks again. This time the Seahawks are doing the hit. Touchdown, it looks like, or maybe he dropped it. No, he dropped the ball, and the Saints player gets basically like body slammed to the ground. The Seahawks defender like wraps him up and swings him, and his head goes right into the ground. So the actual direct impact wasn't crazy, but just the blow to the head is what makes this a rough tackle. And the fact that it was like a wrestling move. He just really just swung him to the ground and hurt him. And he looks really messed up. He's kind of lingering on the ground. Hopefully that guy was fine. That was definitely a very violent tackle. And you always are scared whenever the head is involved. I'd give that tackle like an 8 out of 10. All right, now we got the Ravens and the Dolphins. This is an example of the quarterback protection I was talking about. When the quarterback goes in for a slide, you're really supposed to peel off. I know they get special protection, and some people don't like that, but when they go run for it, like, the defender's really just supposed to kind of like touch him down and not deck him. But the Dolphins player comes in, quarterback sliding, and Dolphins player just wrecks him. He like comes in like a freaking cannonball, just slams him basically directly into his head. We got a replay here. Let's see this. I think this is, yeah, Joe Flacco, so this is an older play. Helmet comes off, and oh man, he came in like a torpedo there. Hopefully he was fine. It's a pretty rough tackle. I don't really like this tackle because it's definitely a cheap shot. You're not supposed to hit the quarterback like that. I'd give this like a 3 out of 10. Violent, but just kind of dirty. All right, let's see what's up next. Rams 49ers here. Pass to the receiver. Bro, he got me stumbling watching this play. Oh my lord, that was a rough one. Receiver's just down, laid out flat. Let's see this again. Oh, he dropped it, and the Rams guy comes in with the head, helmet to helmet. This might have been before they made it a rule, but I'm pretty sure it's like illegal now to go helmet to helmet like that. Like, you're really not supposed to just go your head into their head. Guy's just like shaking up. Like, that is a rough tackle, and it was so hard that he couldn't even hold on to the ball. I'd give that like an 8.5 out of 10. It's a tough thing because you want to teach your guys to hit hard, but you also want to teach them not to hurt them. So it's always in between, like, was that a good tackle or was that kind of dirty? I think that was a pretty fair tackle because, I mean, the ball was in play, but yeah, that one was rough. Now we got the Ravens and Steelers. This is a bit of a rivalry here. Flacco throws to the receiver. Similar play to the last one. Receiver just doesn't see the defender coming. And they actually both got hurt, it looks like, which is crazy that he went in for the tackle, but he ended up staying on the ground longer. Let's see this again. Like, oh, yeah, helmet to helmet again. And that really backfired for Clark, the defender, because he got just as hurt as the receiver. Yeah, I think this, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is like not a legal hit anymore. I think this is before all that. This one's pretty rough, and it took both guys out. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. All right, here's an OG clip. Eagles and Patriots when Brady is there. Throws it to the receiver. Ooh. Yeah, that one was pretty clean. He definitely was asking for it, doing those juke moves, trying to get around like 4 defenders. Guy comes in from behind and just barrels him over. Like that was a pretty pure hit. Although, I mean, helmet went in there. I don't know if that's legal still. But yeah, that's a solid one. Thankfully, it looks like he wasn't super hurt. But yeah, that was a good hit. And just like the surprise element kind of added a nice flair to it. We'll give that an 8 out of 10. Now we got the Bears in Green Bay. Oh. At first I'm like, that doesn't look that crazy, but mouth guard popped out. Blindside hit from the Bears defender. He was already wrapped up. Guy is just down for the count. We're going to need to see this again. Need a replay on this. He's wrapped up. Oh, yep. Helmet to helmet again. Mouth guard comes out of the guy. That takes a lot of like power to do that. Helmet to helmet. Unnecessary hit. Didn't need to come in like that. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I think that's a cheap shot. I'm not going to rate that one super high because he was already going down and the other guy just came in to add on injury to the freaking pile. We'll give that like a 2 out of 10. That was pretty dirty. The Saints 49ers. Whew. Some of these, like, you see it the first time and you're like, that's not that bad, but then helmet to helmet, man, how many of these are helmet to helmet? Like, good lord, like, oh, this used to be such a problem. I'm gonna look this up because it's definitely a penalty. Like, yeah, if he lowers his head and makes forcible contact with his helmet against an opponent. I'm pretty sure like all of these so far have been in violation of that rule, and I think that was good that they added that rule to the NFL. Yeah, like you could say the game's gone soft, but at least they're like doing the best they can to protect their players. Like you could still have solid, good hits without just ramming your head right into them. Basically asking for a concussion. The Colts and Broncos here. I think this is Andrew Luck. On the run. Throws it. This one didn't look that bad. But he is like... He looks like he's having like a seizure or something. What is going on here? He's like running away, trying to get up. Dude, his body is just not functioning. He's still trying to take... Wow, this one's wild. The hit didn't look that crazy. I'm watching this again. Let's see it. It was a solid hit. I guess he got sandwiched between like 2 or 3 guys, and he's just like, I've never seen that before. He got up but like lost function of his body. Hopefully he was fine. Yeah, that one's scary. That was really scary. We'll give that like a 7 out of 10. The hit wasn't that crazy, but just the impact like that it had on him was pretty rough. Let's look at our last tackle here of the video. Let's see it. Who we got? We got Steelers and Baltimore again, big rivalry. Going in for the touchdown, gets like hit by like 6 guys. Helmet makes it to the end zone before him, and he is just, oh no, helmet flies off. He's down. We're gonna need a better look at this here. Literally like 3 guys tackled him. Helmet went in and his went flying off. I mean, the fact that, oh man, they all went in for their helmets too. They all just went nosedive, take him out. That one was pretty rough. Helmet went flying. I mean, that shows how hard the hit was. The helmet literally flew into the end zone. Maybe the helmet going in counts as a touchdown. I don't know. But that was a pretty good hit to end it on. If you guys want to see part 2, I'll definitely do another part. Just comment down below. I think these are pretty crazy hits that's fun to react to. I know some people don't like watching violence, but that's kind of the sport of the NFL. That's kind of what makes it what it is. But let me know what you guys think was the worst hit down below. And yeah, comment if you want to see part 2. I'll see you next time. Peace.